Hello friends, welcome back to this session which is on exercise 5 based on synonyms. In lesson 5 we talked about the methods of answering questions involving synonyms. Based on that, you answered a set of questions containing synonyms in the form of 5 options, and having answered those questions, we are going to in this session find out and review the correct answers to these questions. At the end of this session, you will be able to solve problems on synonyms. Now the first word given to you in this exercise 5, question 1, superfluous. The given word is superfluous. Now if you have anything which is already available with you, the other part which of the same nature, if it comes to you, it is of not much use to you because you have it already. Now superfluous, the options provided here are redundant, wasteful, cheerful, foolish, alcoholic. Out of these, the best option is redundant, that which is of no use anymore because you have the thing already with you. In that sense, the correct synonym of the given word superfluous is option A, redundant. Now the second word given is incorrigible. Now we refer to a person or a scheme that cannot be corrected anymore. We know pretty well that it is not good. When something is not good, we try to correct it and improve its quality, but when correction is not possible, correction of the qualities of a person or correction of the different stages of a scheme or a project or anything which is beyond correction, we use the term incorrigible. In that sense, out of the options provided, option B, unreformable, meaning that which cannot be corrected, is the correct synonym of incorrigible. The correct synonym of incorrigible therefore is unreformable from among the options provided. The third word is remorse. When a person who has committed a crime, when he realizes his mistake, he has remorse. Remorse, which means regret. He feels bad for what he has done. So remorse relates to the feeling of regret. Out of the options provided here, telegraph is irrelevant, joyous is totally different from the meaning of remorse, eccentric is again irrelevant, reward has nothing to do with the word remorse. The correct option therefore is regret. The synonym of the word remorse is regret. The next word is arduous. We talk about a journey being arduous, a task being arduous, because it is so tiring and it is not interesting. Maybe it is sheer voluminous, and also it is a sort of a repetition of what you have been doing. It can be arduous because it lacks variety. So in that sense, out of the options provided, the correct synonym of the word arduous should be laborious. Something which involves lot of labor, lot of hard work to be done. The correct synonym of arduous is laborious. Judicious is the next word. Now some of us get confused between judicious and judicial, judiciary. Now, judicial is something to do with law and justice. Look at the first option, legal. But judicious is different from legal, anything to do with the law. Judicious, you have to use your resources judiciously. You have to use your funds judiciously, sensibly, carefully, meaningfully. In that sense is the word judicious used here. Out of the options provided, the best option that gives the synonym of the word judicious is sensible. Sensible use of your resources. The synonym of judicious therefore is sensible. The next one is inept. The scheme was spoiled because of the inept handling by the manager who had to implement. Inept is something which is opposite of excellent handling, efficient handling, proper handling. Inept handling is the opposite of proper, efficient, effective. In that sense, out of the options available, the correct synonym is clumsy, clumsy dealing, which is inaccurate, not properly done. Therefore, the correct synonym of inept is clumsy. The next word is conversant. You are conversant with the rules of the game. Means you are aware of the rules of the game. Are you conversant with the local language? Means, are you familiar? Are you able to use something? So, conversant means being aware of the procedure, being aware of the rules. In that sense, the correct option to the conversant is familiar. The synonym of conversant is therefore familiar. The next one is 8. That is elusive. A correct solution to the Kashmir problem has been elusive to both India and Pakistan. Both the countries, they want to find a solution for this problem for a quite long time, but we are not able to succeed in finding the solution. The solution has been elusive. Elusive is something that doesn't come to us, that keeps escaping from us. And in that sense, the correct option to the word elusive is evasive, that which escapes. The synonym of elusive is option B, evasive. The next word is camouflage. Camouflage, something which makes you unable to identify. When a green snake stays in a green tree, it is very difficult to identify the snake from the branches or the leaves. And that appearance of the insect reptile along with its surroundings or its habitat gives it a camouflage. A camouflage therefore is something which makes you unable to distinguish. It is a sort of disguise. Look at the option C for this word. Camouflage, the synonym therefore is disguise. The next word is advent. After the advent of the computers and the short messaging services of the mobile, people have forgotten to write at all. This is the general complaint. Advent of the mobile phone, advent of the computers, after the starting, something which takes into effect. Therefore, the advent here should have something to do with the starting of something. The word which comes closest to starting, therefore, is option D, beginning. The synonym of advent, therefore, is beginning. In question 11, it is bashful. Very often we refer to the bride as the bashful bride. The bride is very bashful. She covers her face with a veil and she is very shy. She is not able to look at people, especially when she is in the bridal attire. So bashful is a person who is shy. The option B, therefore, is the correct synonym of bashful. The 12th question, contraband. Contraband goods were seized at the airport and 3 persons have been arrested. Contraband is bringing goods into a country unlawfully. This way of bringing goods unlawfully is called as smuggling. So contraband refers to smuggled goods, which is option E in question 12.